such lovely natural surroundings.
Why did we get that back?
Polish a turd.
Okay, so it still counts this as Velen. No, I'm in Novigrad, technically. Strange. Wait a second. Like my headset was making for the English, it was making funny noises. Okay, so the plan for this stream is basically just to get, if not all, I'll say the vast majority of the side content done. I really don't have that much left. Just secondary quests alone, I'd say maybe between 10. Okay, hang on. Something's going on with my audio. I need to try and fix this. It's like my audio keeps popping or something. Let's see how it goes.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked them.
How much are you gonna pay me?
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
Only 305. Nope.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price. You're not... You're not cheap.
Really?
You're not... Very well. Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honour his dead comrades.
Understandable.
Never seen one like him before.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back a few so's my mates will race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
knob liquor. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
Horror.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel got stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
Well, I mentioned something about wolves. That narrows it down. Only two things with wolves I really know about is either a Leshen or a werewolf. It's either going to be a Leshen or a werewolf. Bloody horse. Ouch.
Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died.
The only reason some of this side stuff could take a while is there's a couple of side quests that are quite long.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road, probably towards their clearing.
There's a couple that could maybe take at least an hour plus, maybe. And there's some other ones that will take probably a minute to do. Probably could have stayed on my horse to do this, but eh.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
They don't look like werewolf friends.
Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong.
Wouldn't you be angry?
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. A dwarf went this way.
Tried to leg it.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated. Everything says Leshen. A young
Thought so.
one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
I knew it would be a Leshen or a werewolf.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
As soon as you mentioned wolves, I knew it had to be one or the other.
Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
There's a totem.
Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
There it is. Oh, that is creepy. It's good teleporting power. When he's a tree, of course it's going to be scared of wood. Not wood. Fire. God, I'm dumb. Got it. Ah, it called in its wolfy friends. Collect me reward. Go there and we'll fast travel over. Come on, horsey.
Ooh.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Job's done.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
You in a hurry?
It wants me to start that
What?
DLC. That confused me for a minute.
Farewell.
Let's go see Triss. Not seen Triss for a while. They really like screaming, don't they?
Yes? Who you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
It was easy to convince.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Yes, Geralt?
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Oh yeah, I've got two things, two statues.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Sorry, I was miles away then.
Let's try to decompress this one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes. Be quiet and try not to disturb me. In Allen, Dwana, ar Eis.
Verder and the Kerzer! Who are you? What am I doing here? It's a pond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell. The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lita Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
She said it.
You're exhausted.
How long was he
Always happens
compressed
with
for?
depression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Varatra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till I woke.
I've got another figurine. Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
You said that last
Be
time.
on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous.
What's up, Evie?
In Allen, Dwana, ar Eis.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral again.
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus.
Got you until your stream.
Where am I?
Fair enough.
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What
Hit him.
is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
How do you know that? us two very easy sub-stories, or side quests, whatever you want to call them. Back to Triss.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk? Yes, Geralt?
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Charming.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. Didn't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Who's Ingrid?
Who's this Ingrid Vegelbud?
The Vegelbuds are one of the city's most influential families. Somewhat atypical, the women have been in charge for generations. Patricia Vegelbud's the current mater familias. Ingrid's her daughter.
Know her personally?
No, seen her, that's all. And I've heard rumors. She's admired in Novigrad for her business acumen, and adored for the lavish balls she throws at the family estate outside town.
Though the balls probably serve her business interests in some way. What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other...
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get their hands on you.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic. Have a
God,
little
I hate
key
those
strapped to his
messages.
belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. Highborn damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that
Again,
note
it's been
didn't
a
come
while
from
since
the
I got
witch
one of their
hunters.
messages.
Then you come in.
Fine. Let's meet there.
Ow, I just fell down the stairs. The fish market. To the fish market. Oh, they never learn.
Come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
Lots of blue jerkins.
I don't know why I'm yawning
Interesting.
so much. Again, I'm sure drinking doesn't help.
Yeah?
I have no idea.
Know where I can get the...
That's Twitch
price on
for you.
trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice.
Yeah, probably.
Come with me. This way. It's not far.
It just rains and rains.
It's kind of like all those hot tub streams you get. I don't understand them. Apparently I missed somebody.
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud...
God's sake.
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vagelbud's valet. I meant you know a friend, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vagelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vagelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vagelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vagelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person.
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vagelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vagelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vagelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash. That'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vagelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Oh dear.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vagelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Let's go.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Elihel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
Oh god, I'm getting all turned around. I swear, I have no sense of direction. Ooh, level ammo. I should be close to leveling up. Should be able to get some new armor before I go with Skellige. Are we both today? Same as always. Incredibly bored most of the time. Sure, you're living in the middle of nowhere.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
It's not spring. I don't think.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can...
Yeah.
So long.
I'm stuck in a corner. Who's stolen the door? There's the door. God, I'm getting dumber by the day.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
I always look suspicious. Part of my charm. Oh dear, Geralt.
The grey one again.
Dog swinging off his hinges all day.
No, you're not.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Everything's ready.
A
We can
blood
go.
omen. Never
A
even
shame
heard of
events
it.
like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Don't forget the name Prawn. What? What? Where? Why would I need to know that name?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Okay.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
I don't need my swords.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not...
Hello, Vivian.
No use pretending you don't know me.
Who's Vivian?
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something
For
pulled you
fuck's
from the gutter,
sake.
you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passage.
Oh, I'm gonna blow up that bloody prawn suit. He deserves to die.
Late for supper again.
Blow it to smithereens.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Don't react.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
He seems nice.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later. Let's look around. Then I shall return later.
Play some
another
Gwent.
challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's play.
Let's do it.
In case the first one breaks.
Why don't be jealous you have a fishy? What's there to be jealous of? I had an aquarium in Subnautica, and I destroyed it because it was annoying. I didn't even let the fish go when I left. I kept the fish prisoners. I don't know what you missed. I don't even know what she's on about half the time. What do you mean that's mean? I didn't do anything. How can I be mean when I've not done anything? You see what I've got to put up with you, V? Christ. with, at least you get hugs. I win. $118. Fucking hell.
So, one more round. When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet, do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Let's do it.
What? I'm saying what like it's a bad thing? What have I done now? What have I been told off for this time? Oh boy. I've always been told off and I don't know what for. Have a spy. Have another spy. Put the rice in a saucepan. I had chicken curry a few days ago.
So, one more round. When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Let's do it.
If anything, this is giving me more cards. Fucking monster deck. Why has it got to be a monster deck? Bastard. I knew he'd have a scorch. Ha. Oh, I fucking hate you. I can see that coming. Oh, I have so fucking lost. I have definitely lost. Fuck. I didn't think I can do.
One more round? Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses.
If I can keep actually replaying, that's good.
Let's do it.
I thought if I lost once, it'd be over. Okay, definitely keep biting Frost. For fuck's sake. Oh boy. Ha, I win. I win again. Have a spy. Hello, lag.
He's not been seen round town in some time. Word is he's made some enemies. Turned to Joel finally. Must have thought he'd get a second chance. A second chance? Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all. How do you recognize me?
Your voice.
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuben.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Commentate what I'm doing. I don't know. That's not sort of how I do things. I just say things when I feel like I need to say something.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps...
I just feel weird if I'm just doing constant commentary.
Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend.
Plus there's a lot of cutscenes.
I'd prefer as few as possible knew
Or
of Albert's
dialogue,
flight.
not technically
But
cutscene.
if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet.
There's not much to say, really. I
But
mean,
bribed a man of the temple
it's something
guard.
weird. I'm just saying
He
I'm
claims
running
there's
down
no
a
more talk
path.
of Albert in the ranks.
Which is basically
How
what a
did
lot of
the
this
guardsman learn
is.
about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Good old
Is your
Albert
son
ready?
to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully
I have to
comprehended the
confess,
danger
you do
he
enjoy
faces.
watching my channel.
As I said, he's not
God
terribly
knows why.
Don't worry about
I'm not even that good.
He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall
I love
wait word.
Geralt. Alright, let's hunt down what's his name. Albert.
Let's look for Albert.
I am looking for him, Triss. Shut up. I know where he is anyway, I can remember.
And then a colossal boom.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out.
Nothing.
It's
I
another
leapt
night
out
for
of the
that
way in
whore.
time, naturally, and it merely singed my eyebrows. Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
Oh my!
One needs the agility and reflexes
Damn
of a
it, Triss.
panther.
Well,
Not Triss, let me talk to Albert.
Yes.
You got my
Albert
attention.
Vegelbud.
No. I am a black panther.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
Count!
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to
Mama,
wait until
who
everyone's
the
drunk.
fuck?
Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
I don't like hedge mages.
But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Reminds me of the maze from L.A. Noire.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Wait on the bench with Triss.
My husband is supervising.
Unfortunately, in this playthrough, I'm not going to be romancing Triss. I did it last time.
Time to invest in rubies.
I want to romance Yennefer this time.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
What's wrong with the sewers?
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about?
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
Why is he a dick?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
You turn him down?
You turn him down?
Is that what you think? He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Charismatic?
You're a charismatic leader. Simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit.
You need to shave, Geralt.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Is she drunk already?
I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
You had one fucking goblet.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
No.
Lightweight.
I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming?
Unfortunately. I'll say that out of Triss and Yen. I do prefer Triss.
Geralt, coming?
So the other playthrough of this I've got up, I do romance Triss. So I'm changing it. Yennefer. I also want to see the differences in some areas.
Careful.
She really is drunk. No, I'm not gonna kiss her. Normally I would.
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks.
But yeah, she became serious quickly.
We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
No, I'm not doing that. If you want to see Geralt and Triss kiss, you'll have to watch the playthrough. Yeah, when I played it on PS4.
Why do you hide? Albert! There you are, my love.
I'm not Albert.
Here you are.
Damn it.
So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry, I...
Albert Vegelbud.
No.
Please, step away, miss. Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
That's what this is. It's the complete edition. I said, when I've done the main game, I'll do both DLCs. Never played it. It's definitely a game worth playing. I think I've played it fully at least 4 times, like, all the way through. And it is not a short game.
Oh, I'd begun to worry.
Small problem.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything's set.
Blood Omen is the best
Got your swords
vampire
back
game
in
ever.
And
Bloody hell.
Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
I still need to play that Bloodline. Vampire Masquerade Bloodline I got.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it.
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? I'm
Nothing
sorry
happened at the
I acted
fountain.
irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Started the Khan series? I don't know what that is. They were very shit fireworks. Stop wearing a bloody mask. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Anyway, let's go back to see Triss. I'd say if roles were reversed, I'd push you into the water fountain. I'd push you into the bloody fountain, don't worry. I'd push you in, or if you jumped into the arms like Triss did, I'd throw you in the fountain. Don't worry.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Either way, you'd end up in that fountain.
But I paid in advance, the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risks are greater now, and so should the rewards be.
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
Don't react.
Stop. I'll take it off myself.
Get out! Now!
What a bitch.
Sorry. Didn't know if you wanted me to interfere.
I didn't.
You wouldn't be able to drag me in. I'd throw you in the fountain, then I'd run off.
But they deserved the necklace.
You won't get the chance.
They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
I was worried about you.
Throw you in,
crawling
run.
with hunters.
I know. We had everything in place. We were ready to sail. But the hunters moved faster. They locked all the gates, placed guards at every corner, all in one night. Then they started searching the city, street by street, house by house. They stop anyone who seems even slightly suspicious. Mostly it's common folk with rabbit's foot charms or lucky horseshoes.
Ad break.
But sometimes they get it right. Arrest actual mages.
How can I help?
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Who are they?
Bertold and Anise. Who are they?
It doesn't
A
work
young
like
couple.
that. Yes, it does.
He's an alchemist. Had a practice in
You'll
Guild.
be in that fountain and I'd be off running.
I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
Go help him.
We should help Anise and Bertold. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Lead the way.
You say so. I do say so. Whether you like it or not, you would be in that fucking fountain. And I'd run before you beat me up. Ow! Fucking crossbow.
Given me no choice.
I just saved your ass.
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves.
Yeah, we just killed 3 town guards. That isn't gonna draw attention, is it?
We can't let them see us.
Ah! God's sake. Why the hell is kiss and kissed fucking terms that can get banned or whatever? That is dumb. That's twice now that's happened. Hello, lag.
This is them, just as I said.
Damn it,
sorcerer. She's into the witchcraft too.
Good work. Take him.
No, beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Hear that several times. Married. Under witcher.
2 for 1.
You alright? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here.
You won't get the
I'm
chance.
no
You'd be the first one in
fool.
it.
Have you seen what's happening out there? They'll catch us before we can reach the port. Catch us and kill us.
Go, or I'll kill you.
We're going now.
Going.
Thanks. We need to join the others as soon as possible. Stop. Harry?
You're gonna tell me to stop? Give me some bloody
Check
warning.
the sewers beneath the Kingfisher.
No, didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. We'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
Got some harebrained. What do you expect?
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Damn it, Geralt, why did you have to speak?
Watch his whirling!
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue 2 people.
Yes. And lost.
So if you didn't rescue those 2, I bet he'd be alive still.
Knew exactly what he was signing up for.
Small comfort. This is no time to mourn. Come with me. This way, Geralt.
Really, there's not many mages down here.
Triss, what happened upstairs? Is everything all right?
No, everything's not all right. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
Why the tears, my dear lady? You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born ugly.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. You know me. Bleeding heart and all.
Only bleeding now.
It only start bleeding now. They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Triss is about to speak.
Background music is quite loud.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough
You can
coin
subscribe
dollars,
to me for free with your Prime
till we
account.
could
Yes,
find
you
a
can.
captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation.
Like a Prime
We must
sub doesn't
leave
cost you
Novigrad
anything.
Today. This is madness. Hunters stand on every corner. So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you.
Why is the background music so
You can
loud?
also count on my help.
Yes, the help of a Redanian spy.
You're looking
When it was
into it.
right-hand man.
That was long ago, sir.
You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to settle past scores. End of discussion.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I've told you about that plenty of times, Slytherin. You just can't be
See that
arsed.
everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
God, she is so bossy. Kind of like somebody else I know.
I'll drop magic for good.
Mentioning no names.
Good luck.
Given me no choice.
Triss, get your ass moving.
Well?
Come on.
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me, really.
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
Wrong one. Chaos will also with me having 2 subs. Yeah, go to his stream and ask how Daisy's doing. Blame me for it if you want.
Damn it! No way through! All is lost.
Relax. Maybe there's another
Oh
way.
look, way through.
A library?
Look! Gonzalo de Verseo's poems. Jacob of Varaz's chronicles. It's incredible. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today, remember?
I remember. Just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
Steal everything. Turn that light off, apparently. All these books I'm picking up I've already read. Yeah, so when Triss is bossy, I wonder who that does remind me of. It definitely reminds me of somebody. What was her name again? Oh, I'm so dead. I picked up 5 books. Holy Tome of the Eternal Fire. Nothing wrong with a bit of fire. You see, Green Hell has had a massive upgrade to its building mechanics. I'll have to let Chaos know about that. It's had a massive update. Me and Chaos have to jump on that at some point and see what it's like. Then again, I'm not going to PS4 for a while, so we might need an update. Don't even, I'm not bossy. If you say so, Miss Bossy. I mean, Slytherin. YouTube has the dev's long ad showing the changes.
Triss, found an exit.
Ugh. For a minute, I actually thought we were doomed.
We are doomed. Yeah, you call Slytherin bossy, she gets almost as defensive as when we mentioned Chaos's wife. It's very suspicious.
Stop. Damn it, that's a lot.
Rats.
Lovely. No wonder there were so many rats.
Who's tossing all these corpses down?
We're right under the main square, next to Carla the Cleaver Vares's headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
These debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find a way to the port first.
Not bossy. Yes, you bloody are. I bet the kids would agree that you're bossy. But you're always bossing them around.
Body's pale, dried out.
Oh, God.
Wounds around the neck and
Looking
shoulders.
little Miss Bossy.
Well. Well.
Yeah, you're a redhead, it comes naturally. It's funny, Triss is a redhead and she's bossy. I wonder if that's a coincidence.
Claw marks, long and sharp.
No comment. No comment to what?
Lantern still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck. A lesser vampire. Stay close to me.
You are bossy. Are you that far behind in my stream? I called you bossy ages ago.
It's a catacomb.
A what?
A vampire. Watch out for its venom.
Fortunately, naturally.
Mm-hmm. Luckily.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
Slytherin the bossy.
Seagulls. Hear them? We made it.
I want to go meet Dijkstra.
Finally, You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting. Sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers. And
Will we make it to Kavir?
provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
Need any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
What the hell?
Keep your hands to yourself, Evie.
Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do
He's
you
mine.
care?
I adore love stories, especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship. We want them alive.
Why do you want him alive? You're just gonna kill him.
Quicker.
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear.
Hey, I
on
leveled
board.
up.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
Farewell, Triss.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Marigold!
Coming! Take care, and give Ciri a kiss from me once you find her.
Why are you jealous?
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to stop her.
I had my reasons.
Course you did. You're an ass, an oaf, a twit. But even an ass can do the world a favour if one more enlightened tells him how.
What are you plotting now?
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save altogether?
Dunno, didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us, we were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Its armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce. manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my arse. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
Hey, if it involves murder, why not?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For majors great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for Witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the Garrett. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
That's why Dijkstra's got more mates than I do. Let's go back to daytime. I leveled up so I can go get some better armor and stuff now.
See the empty ships? Grey hair, come here.
What is it?
We've a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well? We're willing to pay.
Okay.
Why not? Short delay won't hurt.
Lead the way, Master Witcher. Quick as you can, though. Poor lad needs help.
Need some kind of lead first. Any clues?
Your dinner's burning.
He ran toward the port. Came out of the sewers.
Sewers? Should be an easy scent to follow.
Closed shitty.
I'll kill for some vodka.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the street.
Blueprints. Traces of sewer slime.
Can I become a witcherette? Please, please, please?
That's a fair point, actually. I don't know if I've ever found out why there can't be female witches.
Blood. Fresh.
If we find that information out, I can't remember why.
Witcher. It even sounds proud.
Take pity, sir. I've a sick
Scum's a
child.
scum
Even
shop.
more misery besides.
Word round town is Cleaver's how to kill horses.
Waste of words.
So I'm guessing it's not down
Why are
here.
you bothering him, you grub? Can't you see he's busy? Oh.
Ah!
You ever aim to show your customers some respect?
And him.
Gotcha, Horson. That was 5 stone of the purest fish tech you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin, bugger off.
No.
Leave him alone.
Wonder of wonders. A witcher defending a mage hunter. Next we'll have mice sticking up for cats.
I'm not joking.
Ain't ya? Fine, we'll talk serious then.
I didn't expect help from the likes of you.
Shouldn't be so quick to judge, maybe. A lesson your colleagues could use, too.
Listen, I've lost much blood. I need a medic to patch me up. Quickly. Will you help?
Okay.
You hunters sure are polite when you need something. Fine. Do you a favor. Against my better judgment. Give me your hand.
That is a funny way to lay in bed.
They say another corpse is turned up. No eyes in it.
Right now, I need to go to the main square. I need to go upgrade my gear. We can go see Dandelion. I can't remember if I turned off his alternate outfit. We'll find out after when we go see him. Really, it's cool seeing his Netflix outfit, but it doesn't suit him in this game.
Shut up and fight.
Spare a copper or two.
I doubt her man will ever be sober.
There must be order.
Oh, screw order.
Smell the anger.
Ah, you...
That really is a lot of shit to sell. I had more stuff than I thought I did.
Farewell.
Welcome. Welcome.
Show me.
He's got a lot of money, but that's only because he made me a load of armor. Boots. It's the shirt. What am I missing for the guns? I've got feline boots. What's missing wood? Enhanced feline boots. I'm being dumb again. Gauntlets, trousers. Bada bing, bada boom. I've got 24,000. Jesus.
So long.
Okay, so I've got all the armor.
Watch waves.
Now I just need to go get the swords.
Right away, I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Yeah, shut up and let me trade with you.
Well,
So long.
So I've got 249 in coin.
I don't know. How can I be of service?
Got some.
You've come
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. 249 turned into 747. Not bad. Right, let's go upgrade my swords.
need something?
No, I don't need somebody sharpened.
What do you have on offer?
Okay, so I need to build 2 meteorite silver ingots. I'm pressing all the wrong bloody buttons. Meteorite silver ingots. I think it was 3. It was 3. For that I need 2 dark steel ingots. Sweet.
So long.
And you're back. Gotta love the cat's armor. Might as well. That. Let's go see Dandelion. Plus I can put the Griffin armor and stuff into storage. It's definitely either the cat's armor or the wolf armor. They're probably my 2 favourites.
another drifter in from Tiberias.
Black ones for dating.
Honest, I don't need these crossbow bolts. Just don't really use the crossbow. Humans and non-humans. Gold. Monsters. 10% chance to dismember. Definitely want to keep that. I'll sod it, put that in. Don't really care about gold right now. I might change it to this earth elemental one. The chance to dismember sounds like it'll come in handy. Plus, what the hell do I even have on my horse right now? A lesson. So I'll offer the earth elemental. Right, I'm here, Dandelion. I didn't change your outfit. That's his Netflix outfit. Yeah, I'm still putting it back to his original one. Still not a fan of that. Same with Triss actually. Like, I prefer Triss's default outfit. I could do with Dandelion. I am your favourite adventure channel. I didn't know I did adventures. I just play games incredibly badly. There we go. Cannot argue that it's better than his Netflix outfit. He just doesn't look right in that
She
one.
spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say,
So you are a
really
tit.
growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Ekamajigs. They're those vampires. Twice I've given you a genuine compliment. I don't know, I'm just not used to getting them.
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it.
I can't believe
As
it.
a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell.
Is he going to ask you to manage
Is
the
this
cabaret?
one you abandoned without saying a word?
No, this isn't
Stepped out for a
Yakuza.
bottle of wine, never to return.
I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
I did check out your stream earlier, Shug. Like you said, you just weren't feeling very energetic or something.
Fine. Tell me what you want.
You get bored quickly. Yeah, maybe playing this game isn't a good idea for you.
Could still be holding a grudge after our
It's gonna be 100 odd hours.
partying. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me, and then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
I was going to make a joke about it being Shuck 50, but I don't want to make that joke now. I actually feel bad.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you.
If I bring the sword, can I hit you with it?
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats.
What
It'll
seats?
work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Yeah, it's a pretty short stream. Yeah, so it's only like an hour and a half or something. I thought it was a bloody succubus then.
What's he schemed up this time?
I was expressing how much I enjoy your channel. My channel is normally just bad gameplay and even worse bloody jokes. Even I admit my jokes are very bad. I mean, they're not as bad as Shuck's puns, but that's besides the point. Where the fuck am I going?
So good.
What's wrong with being 50? I didn't even make the joke. I was going to say that is the 50 representative of how old Chuck is.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Mine? Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well,
You're the best.
Thanks.
You're the best at
Try
being
not to
worse
damage it.
jokes.
So long.
Yeah, I somehow doubt though, Chuck, that your jokes are going to get any better. I know for a fact mine aren't. Wrong, Geralt, you old git. I think this is near the hairdressers. We might go give Geralt an haircut. Yes, it's literally right outside the hairdressers.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
Absolutely wouldn't be improving.
Need a trim.
Can't say I blame you. Let's give him a goatee again.
So long.
take good care.
Need to wait till after dusk.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Pretty good, actually.
This could actually work.
Written your lines already.
My what?
Written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
You've made me.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Read from card.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
What a name.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
I already do that, don't worry.
Dandelion!
On guard!
I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought.
They've just got to let him win.
God! Help!
Hurry up, Dandelion. Geralt looks like that person.
I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You know, hurry up, Dandelion, I'm going to wait you. Thank you.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs over me.
My hair!
I think Carol's got the Oscar singed.
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Oh, next time I see Dandelion, I'm gonna headbutt him. Why is my go-to always to headbutt people? Can't be good for my sanity. I've changed obsession with headbutting people. Back to running simulator. I'm going the wrong way. See what I mean? I'm dumb.
Black ones, Medanian.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Something. There, I said something. What more do you want from me?
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine, let's do the theatre decor.
Aiming time on business or pleasure? Neither.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
I'm here because I've got no choice.
This cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action, and so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Gonna type fast enough for the joke to work.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
This is Dandelion. Of course he's in fucking trouble.
Let me see if I can't find him.
find Dandelion again. We spent half our bloody time looking for Dandelion.
If they burn the fires of winter, go away. What's the rush? What do you see, pain giver?
I think I'm
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
Good question.
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here.
No, it's over there, but I spotted that rock.
Not here.
Okay, it's not there. I just examined that bloody rock.
The key.
Yes, a very good question.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
She's 18, isn't it? Is what 18?
Suppose. In that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm
When
off.
this game's meant to be 18.
I'll catch up to you.
It gets worse than that bloody piece of paper.
Never expected that to go so well.
Handled it well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlegs. commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Yeah, this is the digital version.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
And back to right.
Arms for the poor.
Well, I've had Daniel, I don't say it was in Portside, and God knows exactly where he lives.
Oh, oh.
So what's it gonna be?
Washed your hair lately?
Fuck.
Oh!
I don't think you've upset her.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Ow. I don't think you have.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegal Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Okay. I'm dying. Oh God, she speaks. It's a miracle. The thing is, it's now shook that's gone quiet. Back to the estate. Ouch.
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on an account, eh?
Washed your hair
Much of a
lately?
choice before long. Come now, old sport. We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh? Listen,
It's still sluggish, some.
we'll make one more bet. If you win, I'll pay your debts and we'll continue playing. What do you say? And if I lose? One worry at a time, old chum. Well, I'll have to place my bet.
Let's have a talk to the right guy.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick?
Artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art.
Has it just gone
At
Final
your
Fantasy?
service.
I
Dandelion
don't
sent
know what
me.
you mean.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a
Music,
race.
the layout. I don't know, I've never played Final Fantasy.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
I'll win the race.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Oh, it's bad time to look at my phone. Win said race. It's pretty much impossible to lose these races. I'll admit, I've got some Final Fantasies on an emulator, but I've not played them yet. I just haven't got round to it. Then again, Chaos is more the Final Fantasy person. That's more his sort of game. Hey, win.
Slow now. Whoa.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got some games I've never played. Some of them I've had for years. It's like as soon as I decide like I'm gonna start playing it, another game comes out that I end up playing instead. Ow! Old age.
She casts no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
Ever heard the legends of the White?
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass. What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Sorry. Don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But we're...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Waiting for that new space adventure. Starfit? I don't know. I'm just waiting for Dead Space. Oh, that should be a fun game. Terrifying, but fun.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Guess everything's ready.
Can't remember the title. I don't really know what you're on about.
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, round to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
If he's
That's
buying,
my
why
boy.
not?
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He saw right.
And she say anything about me?
She said you're fat and smelly. Well, Geralt's not that bloody mean.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
There's doo-doo.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Great, so everyone creating this massive space game.
She knew how important this night was
I've
to
not
me.
heard anything of it.
Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Speaking of Cyberpunk, I really need to go back to that game.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
You have it,
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
There was no robbery there.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Can I get into the morgue?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as
AFK.
required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
Why do I always have to lead?
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Yeah, they'll drown us. And my controller's running low. Of course it is. So it suddenly disappeared because my controller died. Ow.
I know where to now. Up.
Yes, it's not far.
I just realised I've not even got this quest selected or equipped.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
We're nearly there yet.
Take the ladder. Yes. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the
You're eating but watching.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Sturdy. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Where the fuck did he come from?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel?
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Nice.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
That is pure torture.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
He's got an arrow in his hand. Interesting bug.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. All right.
Good to know.
I think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the
God love
motive
doing an
might
autopsy.
be.
It's a ritual murder.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Why does he have an arrow in his hand?
But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Really a weird book.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square.
There's a
just
brutal
beside
way
the
to
gate of
fire
the
somebody.
That portrait
For
of Alex was
fuck's
attacked.
sake.
Certainly a buzz about it. But the woodcarver,
The
Eustace,
puns.
the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people?
Oh,
I
the
believe I made it
puns
clear
never
no
get
one's
any
to be
better.
allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover
Arrow's
for us?
still there.
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Won't press you then.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Why am I yawning so much?
Bloody bandits!
Nice.
Come here, hero. Give us a kiss. Oh, Ludica. What happened here?
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Can I punch him? Yeah, let's just punch him.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for you count of three.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
These clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side, 'cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Ain't giving him any bloody money.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had you wish. Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Punch.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Oh, he deserved that punch.
Your performance was magnificent.
To the woodcarver's yard or whatever, where he died.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on, come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, What do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Fabian? Why do I know that name?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies?
You know I'd be investigating a murder.
Threaten him, maybe.
It was Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough.
You seem like a nice guy.
Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Oh, if the dogs attack me, I'll kill them. Don't worry.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues.
I ain't afford to kill the dogs. Don't think I won't. Gotta examine this. On board. Oh, so I can set it on fire again. Because I can't examine it.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Out the way, short ass.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Just leave his eyes on the sideboard.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Formaldehyde. Nothing interesting here. Doubt Fabian used it.
You seem to go to the alley where Priscilla was attacked.
Oh, come here,
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Will do.
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year?
Whistling Wendy. What a name.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
I've finished searching yet.
Together now. Kill the whole set. Eye for an eye!
That's enough of that.
Think you'll get me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Tell me then.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give her pouring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans.
Orphans?
But who'd have a drama
Fucking
concern
hell.
about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long
Why would you
ago.
do that to an orphan?
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Okay, so apparently the killer can jump over very high walls. Open the fucking gate. I'm starting to think this killer is not going to be human. There's got to be some form of monster that's doing it. I can't remember what it is though. Well, die quietly then.
Oh,
What is it, right boy?
welcome, Master Witcher.
Who would this be?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you. Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Point.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Catafalque?
Titles in
What the
particular?
hell's a catafalque?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had found.
Wait, how the hell are you his teacher? He's like a million years older than you.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Merriam-Webster, an ornamented structure sometimes used in funerals for laying the body in the I can't even fucking read. Never heard of the word either. I'm surprised I could say the word, because I can't even read.
The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde.
I know what formaldehyde is.
Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
It was literally just at the estate and now there's a murderer there.
Till next time, Master.
Oh, there probably won't be a next time. Where's the nearest fast travel point? Wrong fucking way.
Ooh.
It's safe to say you should never ask me for directions. I really do not have a sense of direction.
I'm warning you.
I don't care if you're warning me. My horse is still up here. I really do leave my horse in weird places.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
Good point.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
Murderer.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Want to host
A
my
fire fit for
stream?
Bellatane,
A
except
doctor
it's
on
the
the
wrong
way.
time
Where?
of year.
I mentioned Mother
Okay, now I'm
seemed
confused.
sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith.
Good old butt burning.
A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home.
What do you mean you've got a doctor on the way?
Holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
What a scream.
He ran out the other door!
Well, she's dead. Hello, doggies.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
Bandages have come away from your wounds. Fucking hell. That can't be good.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Oh, you
Out of my sight, at once. Mother!
Why are guards always so dumb?
Why?
Blasphemed the eternal fire. That seems to be a
Because she
connection.
blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Oh, I'll certainly try. Ah, God, my ear. Oh, she's
Bruises,
definitely dead.
Broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's.
That says a lot more than just those
Not
four
just the name, but
words.
the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Fast, you say? I guess I shall use fast travel. God, that was bad. Oh, that was a shook level pun. God, that was bad. Okay, who's stolen my fast travel point? I found my fast travel point. Where are you going, Geralt? Accurate. If fast travel isn't fastest, it should have another name. Fair point. Wait, we're off to a brothel. Oh god, this could get me banned. Who knows what we're gonna see?
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Oh, I'm gonna do more than disturb them. I'm going to go punch him. Okay, where's the staircase? I found the staircase.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
Oh dear, she's topless.
You, though, whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Just why?
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing?
Cyberpower
I could
PCs.
stop
I
with a few burns.
don't know what that
Vertically,
is.
But still, this rosy skin will roast quite well.
I'm not a computer expert.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken.
Yeah, I'm not a
Vagrant.
computer person.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
Said I'm a console
I don't
person.
know.
I really
But I see we must
don't know anything about
Calmly.
computers.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
No, you can bugger off.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Well, at least untie Nettie. Apparently not.
Snake eyes. Got a snake.
So it was the morgue person the entire time.
People, help me!
Hell?
Let's do this quick. Yeah? Quicker. Maybe. I want him alive! Alive!
What the hell is this?
Yeah? Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
Three bandits. Oh, I think this is a side quest. Yeah. If you want to know more about computers, UV, I'd probably ask Chaos. He knows more about them than I do. Wait, we're going to find out this morgue doctor person thing is going to be a monster. Because how else would he have got into that estate so bloody quickly? How did he jump over that wall? This game is different, or should I say Netflix is seriously far off. I'll say the books are quite good as well.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
What's his
Got a
motive?
reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Twisted fucking logic.
Tortured logic.
Yet logic, nonetheless. I'm glad you perceived that, at least. Fight fire with fire, as they say. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebyrits for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation.
You are just a nutjob.
For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Nice. Got him. That's actually easier than I remember. I go through this door. Ow. Wrong fucking way again.
Oh,
Bit of a run. Let's see if I can fast travel closer. 3 second stake. Where?
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I think I might be too dumb to understand that.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be forgiven.
You're kidding. It was a vampire. Why would you want to eat a vampire? I thought vampires were meant to be hard to kill in this game, but they're really not.
How's
better, right?
Speed in which you... Never mind.
Yes.
Even I'm surprised I
Did
managed
you
to kill
take
it that
care of
quickly.
What I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Look after
Did
her.
my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Yes, yes, yes. What's yes, yes, yes? I was about to say they disappeared. Now they're back. Okay, it suddenly went black then, and that scared me. Let's go do this. Then I might stop. The moment has passed. Well, the moment for me to have a sense of humour.
Infernal fire saw you at Chapel's burning.
I've never had much of a sense of humour, if you couldn't tell. Oh dear.
Long dead. Damn, Hunter's got here first.
You do. Where? Do I? I didn't know I had a sense of humour. This is news to me. But if he's dead, I can happily rob his house.
Wonder what this is.
You are late for your stream. So as soon as I finish this quest, I'm gonna stop. Cough my guts up. Picture of health. If I get this finished and chaos is still going, I might stop in and ask him how Daisy's doing. We are probably driving him mad.
Behave yourself.
Witcher, sir! Help a woman in need!
What's the problem?
My house, something.
Huge Xbox game deals. I was going to check what they've put on offer, but I forgot.
I fear merely being there.
I'll have to
Will you
check
see
after I
what sort of
finish.
phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Sounds like a white or a puff bow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
You never see a white or a
Thank
puff
you
bow.
ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
Hurry up.
It's confirmed. Eternal fire, why me? Tablets after the latest fashion. Get them here and done.
Mistake.
Spread out!
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Mm-hmm. Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
Beware.
And we'll go back to the house I just came from.
It's dreadful.
I asked for fresh fish. What's this? Fresh fish. You call this fresh?
Online version of Elder Scrolls.
No two ways about it.
To be fair, I've got no idea, but I think That's one of the games me and Chaos have been on about trying at some point. When we eventually get around to actually installing it. So many games me and Chaos need to try, but we just haven't. Definitely does look like a fun game. I don't open the door again. Is that it? That was pointless treasure. Let's go to the docks. I need to find the boat and then I'm probably going to stop. Purchased all of it 2 weeks ago. I've never blah blah blah. I'm not purchasing anything until Friday. I think it's Friday. That's when Dead Space comes out. That remake does look really good. That doesn't mean it's going to be very good, considering some bloody remakes. When can I get another skill? 26, I've still got a while to go.
Pardon me.
I get my stream going. You probably should get on that. As for me, I'm stopping mine here. So basically means the next time I play this, we'll be heading to Skellige, which isn't going to be a lot of fun. Excuse me. Skellige has a hell of a lot of stuff to do. You'll be subbed by the weekends to my channel. Don't know if I deserve that, but I do appreciate it. Look after Slytherin, I think she looks after me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'll definitely see you next time, Evie.